In a small Nigerian village, a kind priest named Father Michael was known for his powerful faith. He helped everyone, from farmers to market women, with a generous heart. One evening, driving his old car from a sick visit, bright lights flashed behind him. He slowed, thinking it was a fellow traveler needing help on the lonely road. Suddenly, the vehicle ran his bumper. Armed men with grim faces leaped out, surrounding his car. They shattered his window, their voices harsh and demanding money. "We know your congregation pays you well," their leader snarled, pulling him from the vehicle. "Your people will pay a heavy ransom for your safe return, Pastor." They blindfolded him and shoved him into their van. The engine roared as they sped away into the deepening night, leaving his dusty car abandoned on the roadside. They took him to a deserted, windowless building deep in the thick forest. The air was heavy with the smell of damp earth and decaying wood. His captors were ruthless, taunting him about his God. "Let us see if your Jesus will find you here in this place," one mocked, laughing cruelly. Father Michael's hands were tied tightly with a rough rope. He was left alone in a dark room, his spirit feeling as desolate as his surroundings. He began to pray silently, not for rescue, but for strength. He prayed for his frightened family and even for the hardened hearts of his kidnappers. Days blurred into nights. He was given only stale bread and dirty water. His body grew weak, but he continued his constant, silent conversations with God. One guard, a younger man named Chima, watched him curiously. He was puzzled by the priest's calm demeanor and his quiet prayers that never ceased. "Why do you not curse us?" Chima finally asked one night, his voice a low whisper in the dark, filled with genuine confusion and intrigue. "Because Christ teaches us to love even our enemies," Father Michael replied gently, his voice weak but firm. "He loves you too, my son, deeply." Chima said nothing but left thoughtfully. The priest's words had planted a small, persistent seed of doubt and light in his heart that night. Meanwhile, the entire village held all-night prayer vigils. They gathered in the church, their voices rising in unified, powerful songs that pierced the night sky. Back in the hut, Father Michael felt a profound peace wash over him. A warm, brilliant light suddenly filled the dark, dank room where he was held. The ropes binding his wrists loosened and fell away, as if unseen hands had untied them. The locked door creaked open on its own accord. He stepped outside, his heart pounding not from fear, but from awe. The guards were fast asleep, their weapons lying uselessly by their sides. He walked straight past them, unseen and unheard, as if an invisible shield protected him. He found the path leading out of the forest. Chima, who was on watch, saw him leave but remained silent. He looked at the sleeping men, then turned away, allowing the miracle to happen. Father Michael walked for hours, guided by an inner light. He emerged from the forest at dawn, right at the edge of his own village. The church bell was ringing for morning prayer. The villagers saw his frail figure and erupted in joyous shouts, running to embrace their returned shepherd. He told them of the light, the untied ropes, and the sleeping guards. He declared it a miracle, a true deliverance by the hand of Christ. The news spread like wildfire through the entire state. It strengthened the faith of many and became a powerful testimony of divine protection and grace. A week later, young Chima appeared at the church door. He laid his weapon down and asked for forgiveness, seeking a new path in life. Father Michael welcomed him with a warm, forgiving embrace, just as the parable of the prodigal son taught. The congregation was moved to grateful tears. Chima became a living testament to the story. He helped others leave crime, sharing how the priest's faith had profoundly changed his own heart. The small village church grew, not from fear, but from a renewed, powerful belief in a God who listens and actively saves his children. Father Michael never forgot his ordeal. He saw it as a trial that strengthened his ministry and brought a lost soul back to God. His story became a modern folktale, told to remind everyone that even in our darkest hour, faith can bring the most brilliant, miraculous light.